I'm in. Let's go to Elysium. I'll take you there myself.
Here!
Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Take you down. Ow!
Focus!
Ha! Break 'em!
We came
Strong
from
hold.
this way!
Go
Springing
for
into
it!
action!
Eagle Eye!
Hey, the different class!
Why did I pick her?
No Elysium! There
Much
never
obliged.
was!
Cora!
Wait, do you think there's any way we could talk our way out?
I missed!
Raging
Bullet
tiger!
punch. Grand smash! Feral uppercut! Why
Yoink.
not?
None
No
of
offense.
that.
Nice fact.
Why not?
Alright,
Everything we've
doing better.
done, it's all been for nothing.
Newt.
I'll handle it.
Ha! Break
My
down!
power would be effective here.
Feral
Gemini
blade!
loop.
Break 'em!
I won't
Go
go
for
easy
it.
on you.
Aqua wave!
Things are
Watch
tough.
out!
Now's the time to be gutsy.
It's getting tough. Why not? Cora!
Do you think there's any way we could talk our way out
Grand
of this?
smash!
Oh, no,
Bullet
you can't
punch.
do that. Oh, that's
Must
so
go
scary.
down.
Let's keep it
Rest a
going.
while.
I like
We're
your
gonna need a lot of
attitude.
luck on our side.
Praxis.
Into the praxis.
Heavy hitter!
This all time
Break
it was
'em.
always about
Ah.
pyra. I saw that coming.
Get up! Get up!
Spring
Eagle
into
eye.
action. Butterfly no, that's geyser spring. I could still
Okay, we beat her.
fight.
I wasn't actually sure because I was losing hit points faster than I was gaining it. But we did triumph in the end. Sorry, Nia.
I'm sorry.
I didn't really want to beat you up.
Answer me, Rex. Why did you lie to us?
Why would you think he knew what was here?
How could you betray our trust?
But again, I think this is the... Okay. Well, that's one way to win an argument. Load. Keep on loaded. So what? Next, is it going to be Tora? Morag? Zeke? I have to figure that Pyra is the last one I have to fight because she disappeared.
Nia and Dromok.
You really are a
Oh,
fool.
Morag.
Morag? Bridget? Huh? Moradane?
You're so thoughtless.
Only somewhat.
Morag?
Here you are, wasting time. And all the while my countrymen are... Do you have any idea what you've done?
What?
I found Elysium.
You just run ahead, without a thought for anyone else, and this is the result!
Oh, I thought I had to fight her. I'm still pretty convinced that this is all going on in Rex's head, although I think it actually may be the darkest version of his friends, because I don't think he knew that... Well, I mean, Nia did say she loved him, so I guess he would know. He's not as oblivious as I thought he was. It's interesting that he still got...
I couldn't save anyone. If only we hadn't come here. I could have saved my people. I could have saved Niall. If only it weren't for you, Rex!
Hey, don't blame him.
But me? I didn't mean to.
There was always the question of why she was coming
I hope
along.
you're happy now. You've dragged us to some empty ruins. I hope that was worth everything we sacrificed.
We found a permanent home. What are you talking about? He still pulls out the blade, but yet he doesn't. He can't use Hyra at this point. I don't know what that means.
God! Let's show him a thing or three. Break him!
You're wide open!
Strong
Enemy's weak to
hold.
water. You
Go
can
for
count
it.
on me. I had high hopes for you.
Why not?
Jesus Christ, I'm taking damage like crazy.
I saw that coming.
of the Aegis.
Sure, it looks worse than it is.
How
It's
long
getting-
do you
How do
intend
I-
to continue this farce of a
How do I do
Why
this? Holy crap. She does damage like no one's business. I'm gonna need a lot of evasion.
Okay, time to take you down.
Rex and I make an unstoppable
Feral
team.
Blade.
You're wide
Break 'em.
open. Armor veil.
Why not?
All right.
Leave it. Things are getting good.
I like your attitude.
Well, neither of us can really hurt each other right
You
now.
disappoint
Much
me.
obliged.
I had high
Feral
hopes for
Blade.
you.
Crack
Things
six.
are getting good.
You can count on me. We fit together great.
Why
Can
not?
you tell?
My thought. Heavy hitter.
Radiance.
Break 'em. Stronghold.
I saw
Herschel.
that coming.
Cora.
Hey,
And you
do you
call
think there's
yourself
any
driver
way
of
we
the
could talk our way
Aegis?
out of this? No?
Grand smack. Feral
Be
uppercut.
careful. And please consider healing.
Yeah.
I really
I-
recommend you do.
It's
How
getting
long
tough.
do you intend to
Blind
continue?
spot.
The
Time's
task of
come
a
to show
battle?
up.
Breakdown.
Leave it to me.
Thanks for Feral Blade. Ow.
Target acquired.
Hit
Time
it.
to
No.
surrender.
This
is
is not
long
working
gone.
at all.
Shabby.
Much obliged. Ow. I'm all out of juice.
I don't know how to heal any better. I'm not.
It's fine. We'll get 'em yet.
How'd you let it get this way? I get more unstoppable each day.
Let's show 'em a thing or three. blade.
You're wide
Leave it to me.
open.
Bond power is rising.
My thoughts exactly.
Shabby.
All right.
You
Much
disappoint
obliged.
me. I had high hopes
Ha!
for you.
Shabby.
Thanks for that.
Target
Breakdown.
acquired.
Gotcha. Feral blade.
Things are getting
Radiant
good.
Praxis.
You can count on
Ow.
me. What a deep
Why
connection we
not?
have.
I like your heavy hitter.
No way!
Break 'em.
My God, it takes so much damage when I'm not in Newt.
Unleash your
Cool.
power.
Wait, do you think
Heat,
there's any
hey.
way we could talk
No
our way
effect.
out of this?
It won't be
punch.
that easy.
Grand
Herschel.
smack. Feral
And you
uppercut.
call yourself
Careful.
driver
Why
on the
not?
Please
Aegis.
consider healing. I really
I would love to consider
recommend
healing.
You do.
Nah, I can keep
Come
going.
on.
Time's come to show up.
Breakdown. Feral
I'm calling
blade.
medical
How long do you
assistance.
intend to
getting
continue
tough.
the farce
Step
of
back
a
a little.
battle?
Every
Niall,
part of me
my
sings.
people will
This is
beat them
all your
with the
give the
power
word.
of
My
friendship.
dead body.
I
We'll need
won't
to
go easy on
concentrate.
you.
Deep breaths.
Ah!
Right there.
Crap, messed it up the end of it.
To achieve with that. You lack finesse.
No
My
effect.
dead body. A mere flesh.
We won. Oh my God, we barely won. It was just because Newt was so hard to bring down. I ended up out tanking Bridget.
Please stop this. What's the use in fighting amongst ourselves now?
What's the use? For vengeance. What more reason do I need?
What?
That's right. We must take our vengeance.
It's like these guys have actually
For the
been
thousands
like
of lives you have
touched
stolen.
Malos or touched
I killed. No, wait. I didn't.
I'll have your life for an apology, Rex! Stop right there! How dare you run!
God damn it. But yeah, it's almost like when we fought Amalthus, like some of his hatred and his suspicion and his desire to see the worst in people rubbed off on everyone else.
What is this place? What's wrong with everyone? Pyra, Mithra, Grams, where are you?
Do you really want to find them?
Where are you guys?
Why Rex run?
Tora, Poppy, Zeke and Pandoria. Don't tell me you're all...
You having fun, chum? Playing the hero like the kid you are, stringing us adults along.
That's not...
Rex is bad friend. Why Rex become driver when Tora cannot become driver?
You became a driver. I helped you. What are you talking about?
Try so hard, and for what? It's useless.
Master Pawn is right. Rex just have a little luck and become driver of Aegis? Poppy never asked to be born as imitation. Poppy want to be real too. Not fair.
God damn it.
I bet it felt real good, didn't it? Getting special treatment from everyone. Getting chosen by the Aegis. Who decided you should have all that power? How about you hand it over to the prince right now? He deserves it.
That would mean you stop being
Stop
as...
it already! I did nothing wrong to any of you.
So you haven't worked that out either. In your hurry to get here, you never stopped to consider all the things you left lying in your wake.
Oh, geez, I'll try both of them? I had a hard enough time with Morag.
Okay, time to take you down. Feral blade!
Armor
Break
veil.
'em!
The Aegis isn't for the likes of you,
Ah,
chum.
I missed.
She needs a real man.
Shabby.
Thanks for that.
Aegis isn't for you, it needs a real man. Thanks for that.
Things are getting good.
My thoughts exactly.
Rush down.
Break down.
acquired.
Poppy will protect
Gotcha.
Master
Leave
Pawn.
it to me.
Cora,
I'll show you.
Go for it.
Delicious. Nope.
much obliged.
to be real driver.
Defense
I
protocol
missed.
Okay.
activated.
Bullet punch.
Big.
Grand
The
smack.
spirit.
Feral
Let's keep
uppercut.
it going.
My thoughts
My
Praxis.
turn.
To become real
Ha!
driver.
No effect.
Nope. I need you to stop.
Heavy hitter.
Cutter.
I saw that coming.
All
Much
That's
obliged.
weapon
Systems.
I'll handle it. Poppy
Ha!
spinning
No
flash.
effects.
Disruption
Hit
commencing.
it. No.
Things
What?
are tough.
Just a
Now
kid,
time
ain't
to
ya?
be gutsy.
Nothing special.
It's getting tough.
All right, there goes Tora.
Much obliged.
Quicken arts.
Breakdown.
Ready to go full force.
Feral blade.
Shabby.
Thanks for that. Go for
Disruption
it.
commencing.
You look dizzy.
Leave it
Be
to
careful.
me.
Thanks
Maybe
for that.
things will get interesting now.
Cora.
Things are bad, so y'all better get your butts in gear.
Take this!
Why not?
Lightning force.
I missed.
Oh my! No, I won. I was like, oh god, I lost. Well, that was I did not think I beat the 2-on-1 at first try, but I'm certainly glad I did.
Enough. Stop.
And that's why he's the driver of the Aegis.
Poppy. No, I never wanted this. Zeke, Pandoria.
I wonder if you remember Zeke. He's just like, Tora, Poppy!
What are you doing, Rex?
I can't fight Gramps, can I? Like, what would they even look like?
What? Gramps. This place.
Yeah, this is when you live on Gramps. Beginning of the game. I think this is like the first scene of the...
What is the point? Huh, Gramps? What is the point of us, really? We are born as blades, then return to our slumber, again and again, over countless years, until we become titans, to wander this world for countless more. And at the end of it all, we sink into nothingness. Have you ever thought about it?
I mean, life has no...
What it means to exist for close to an eternity, with no clear purpose or goal?
You can't look at the purpose of life, you have to look at the experience of it.
Must be nice to be human. Living for a limited time, thinking...
Oh yeah, dying is great.
Thoughts. It must be so much easier. I envy your kind. Just think, Rex, would you?
He doesn't know how.
What would you do if you were me? Would you be happy to drift around the ocean with a human on your back? Is that all I am to be? I don't know how I'm supposed to answer that. Why are you asking me?
Yeah, he's not the
You're being
architect.
strange. Everyone's acting so strange.
Welcome back. You're late, Rex. Where did you wander
Wait,
off
what
to?
the hell? How?
Pyra. Mithra.
Come on, let's go ahead and eat. I've cooked up a whole bunch of your favorites. I hope you've got room.
Oh yeah, this is obviously a nightmare. Mithra's being nice.
Well, eat up. Which kind of bread do you want?
Oh, maybe this and this.
It is interesting how Pyra and Mithra
There you go.
continue being supportive even when they get twisted.
Thanks.
I guess it is because of the link between them.
Hey, do you want some wine?
You know it.
Oops, you're too young. Silly me.
Mithra, has something happened?
What do you mean?
It's just you're a lot nicer than normal.
Stop it. I'm always nice to you, aren't I?
If you say so.
Hey, Rex, come on. How can you sit down to eat without washing your hands first? That's a faux pas. Go wash your hands right now.
Sorry. You're acting almost like Mithra today, Pyra.
And now they're gone? Nope.
Did you scrub them properly?
Yeah. They're clean.
So wait, when their personalities get
Great.
reversed, they just change
Okay,
personalities?
then. Let's eat. Thanks for the food.
It looks really good.
This is going to be one of those things that he could actually live in this existence forever if he would just accept it, but he has to
Tastes even
help
better.
the whole world.
Of course it does. After all, I made it myself. Maybe I'll try my hand next time. Mithra, no. You know how that always ends. But carbon's good for you. Anyway, I want to do something nice for Rex too. No cooking. Who's gonna save the world if Rex gets the runs? You're so mean. It was only that one time.
It's okay, you two. I don't care who cooks. I'm just happy we're...
It is interesting seeing them interact like that.
Rex.
It's so strange. I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Everyone's all wrong. They all said I... But now you two... Did I go wrong somewhere?
You lost your way, but now you have to make that the path.
I think that's enough. Please, Father.
So was he just, like, testing the limits of Rex's soul? Was that actually not Rex's interior monologue going on? I mean, obviously it isn't, but...
You guys.
Rex.
Why are we all here? I thought I was...
I merely wished to examine the shapes of your hearts.
And what did you find?
That voice. You're...
My name is Klaus, the architect of this world.
So much for Klaus being Malos.
I have watched over you all this time. I have seen your thoughts, your desires, the things you have achieved.
The things we sacrificed?
So you did that just now?
Yes, those were not your present forms, but alternate possibilities. Your other selves that lie within. That is what I wanted to see.
Our other selves? You mean we're all thinking stuff like that, deep down?
Well, there's always a part of you that you
Was that
reject.
how we really feel?
Then you saw it too.
Looks like we were all shown the same kind of stuff.
It creeped me out. What are you trying to prove?
Those were the fears you harbor.
I don't get it at all.
What was your purpose in showing us this? Those were not pleasant visions to behold.
My only purpose was to find out how mankind has changed and where it is headed.
And were you disappointed?
No. As you stand before me right now, that is who you are.
And we're amazing.
That is enough.
Architect, sir. I came here because I met Pyra. Is this really Elysium? Are you really?
I will show you everything. Memories. Mine and those of this planet. This world was once the stage of a struggle for survival that dwarfed this current predicament.
All right.
The world was an unseemly place, though glimpses of beauty persisted. What should people live for?
That's the question you imbued upon
Who
Blades.
should they live for? They live for themselves, to harbor desires and struggle to realize them. That is the natural state of man. But I did not think that was good enough. I lost hope for mankind.
It seems like
I searched tirelessly for an outside solution. And one day, I found it. The conduit. Why it chose to appear before us, I do not know.
to kickstart the game.
However, its existence presented a new possibility.
Possibility?
Our world was not the only one. Endless universes coexist, side by side, yet all completely unaware of one another.
That's from X, isn't it? Some of those scenes?
Was our link to these foreign worlds.
Because that definitely looked like the blades from Xenoblade Chronicles
And
X.
I opened that forbidden gateway, praying that it would change the world. You have seen the plane called Moritha, have you not?
Why do you call it a plane?
That is what
Oh, plane,
remains
like,
of my world.
so not like plane of existence.
When I opened the conduit, many people and many things disappeared into distant dimensions. All that remained here were the ruins of Moritha and half of my body.
Interesting.
Your body?
Half of me lives on in some other dimension.
Wow.
But not for much longer.
What do you mean?
The moment of my other self's demise.
Is that happening in Xenoblade Chronicles
draws
1?
near.
Is that Zamza?
Father, you...
I was a fool. Because of my foolishness, I lost everything. Left here, alone and broken, I longed for oblivion, but even that eluded me. This is my punishment. Retribution from on high, for the sin I have committed.
On high?
So there's a god of this place above you?
There was only one thing I could do. I had to atone for my sin. I swore to restore this world. The first thing I created was a special particulate substance with the ability to restore deteriorated matter.
Is that the
You
essence of
all know
blades?
it
Oh no.
as the Cloud
I was
Sea.
close.
The Cloud Sea can disassemble matter it comes in contact with and rebuild it in the image of all the things that once made up this world. This way, little by little, I could rebuild the world I had brought to ruin. Next, I began to recreate life. I gathered miniature vessels containing memories of all this planet's former life forms.
So blades are the reincarnations of
And I
humans.
scattered them across the Cloud Sea. These are the core crystals. The crystals bonded with the Cloud Sea's particulate reconstructors and formed the nuclei of new life. Those nuclei developed into minute life forms, the Titans, who would, over time, grow larger and larger. Finally, the Titans gave birth to complex organisms based on the data in their core crystals. This
Interesting.
newly birthed life, over untold millennia, evolved into a new breed of mankind.
That is so...
So that's how we came to live in this world.
Being able to talk to God is such a unique experience. Hey.
But I did not trust this world, born as it had been. What if it were to repeat our mistakes? What if someone like me appeared?
So you made Malos to jumpstart it?
To stave off these doubts, I
Actually, no, Malos got
implemented
corrupted by
one final
Amalthus. Never mind.
measure. And so the blades were born. Ontos, Logos, and Pneuma. The three cores of the Trinity processor formed their cornerstone.
So Logos is
However,
Malos.
Ontos triggered a space-time transition event and disappeared forever. I was left with the other two, Logos and Pneuma, entrusting them with managing the blades. Malos and Pyra. Those are the names that you now know them under.
I sure do.
So, I am Pneuma.
Managing?
The core crystals at the heart of each blade are tasked with relaying all kinds of
Interesting.
information
So they
to
actually have
Logos
the
and Pneuma
collected memories of all the
about
blades and everything that's
selection
happened?
pressures of the outside world and the biological status of their bonded human, but also the experiences and emotions they share. As the data continually accrues, new evolutionary code is sent back to the core crystals. And this code is used to create new, further evolved blades. These blades too become titans in time, and create new generations of life forms.
Well, this is a lot of exposition, but it's very interesting.
Was the new circle of life I had created.
A grand scheme.
He is a schemer.
It boggles the mind a tad.
So, we're all born from this endless cycle of life to replace the victims of the previous world.
That's right. But there were also a handful of survivors. I believe you saw them when you were in Moritha.
The things we killed?
The unfortunate ones who clung to life.
Oh my god, that's not much of a survivor. That explains
You mean
that,
those
though.
monsters, were they originally people?
Core crystals were first conceived as a replacement for human brain cells. A product of mankind's age-old quest for immortality.
And that's what became of them. How awful.
But that technology became the starting point for the creation of blades and titans.
So blades are what happens when mankind achieves immortality
in one
without
sense, their sacrifice was not
without the
in vain.
ability to sustain their mind over that
Not all
length of period.
may see it as such.
So tell us, in the end, did we develop as you had hoped?
What do you think?
I couldn't possibly.
Well, those phantasms which you all experienced earlier, those are feelings that lurk in all of your hearts,
Says you.
as well as that man,
No.
Amaltheus.
Amalthus had good feelings lurking and had embraced the bad.
When a person loses something, they cannot help but seek a reason why. Within themselves, or in others. They seek a concrete answer to the question of who they really are deep inside. Such a very lonely existence. But perhaps that is what it is to be human. All this data passed through me, and I knew.
Mankind has an infinite capacity for
All
evil,
of you.
but also of redemption.
You were not in any way different from us before. That's why I did not intervene. 500 years ago, when the man finally arrived here, I did nothing when he took away Logos and Numa. I stood and watched as Logos, instantiated into blade form, set out to purge the world.
You don't make sense. Didn't you go to all that trouble to rebuild
But
it?
his
Then
entire
why would
fear
you-
was someone would be like him.
It is fate.
Fate?
It is fated to happen. It cannot but happen. My atonement was doomed from the start.
That can't be.
I had made my peace with it. Once more, I longed for nothing more than to disappear.
Well, you seem to be well on your way now.
Something has now changed. And that is you, Rex. You...
Please do not make this a power of love overcome story.
Me and Pyra and Mithra.
You reforged your bond in a way I had not thought possible. And the life you share. Moreover, the conduit, which fell into a stubborn silence after the world's end, has begun stirring once more.
There are more worlds to create.
Rex, the power you and Numa exercise is the conduit's power. It comes leaking out of some far-flung dimension. And it is a power we can know nothing about.
Why?
But with its help, the world may be about to change.
What's all this shaking?
It is Logos. Malos. Trying to destroy this world and everything in it.
What?
Oh, yeah, that sounds like something he'd do.
Remember, at heart he is but an information processing unit. Neither good nor evil.
But he's definitely been
He
tainted
is
by,
driven by a certain impulse.
yeah, the desire to unmake
The
everything.
despair that the man named Amalthus felt.
I see. So it was right. What I felt back then, I mean.
Rex.
Rex, what is it you desire?
We'll save the whole damn world, obviously.
What else? To stop Malos.
And if you succeed?
I'll punch him in his stupid face, and then probably get a drink with him or something.
Wait, what?
That's the 6th rule of the Salvager's Code.
He's not a salvager!
First have a punch out, then drink to forget. Once you've forgotten, the friendship's all set. I'm not old enough to drink yet, though.
Seagull be a stand-in.
I see. Numa. No, I should call you Pyra and Mithra.
What is it?
I want to apologize for having burdened you.
I don't know. That's.
Don't worry. We're actually grateful.
You should apologize to Malos, actually.
Thanks to you, Father, we got to meet Rex. And everyone else. Those are cherished memories.
I want to see the real you.
Father.
I have transferred all of Elysium's data and authorizations.
Oh,
to you.
wow.
Make me proud.
Do my best.
We will.
Rex.
Yes.
I will disappear soon.
Well, apparently I can take over for you now.
The conduit will likely disappear from this world.
Oh shit, is that the...
You will not be able to use your power forever.
I guess we better stop Malos right now.
I understand. We'll make do somehow.
I'm counting on you.
Alright. I suppose we better go and stop Malos before the power to stop him goes away.
Have you changed your mind about this world?
Right now, I think I am glad I met you all.
I'm glad you had something nice to think back on before you disappeared.
Then, our answers match. Thank you for giving us all life.
Perhaps I will be able to face you again.
Well, I don't know. I just turned my back to you. Oh, yeah, you mean the girl scientist. Is she still around too? Obviously so. But guys, I will see you all next time. Oh, thought we were going back to the...
Pyra, where's Malos?
If he is here, I know where he must have gone.
Where is it? Tell us.
The greatest of all artifices. The artifice that exists solely to destroy...
Why would you make an artifice to destroy the world?
Ion.
Ion? So that's what Malos meant.
By what? Are they not flashing back? Well... Not only do I need to get there before my power runs out,
Then, that's where we'll go.
but I gotta do it and fight the greatest of all artifices. Sounds like fun, guys. I will see you all in the next one.